Blizzard might have done a big mistake with the latest update, because now we can farm Nightmare Vault for infinite loot and never lose a single Pearl of Warding. By the way, did I mention that every single piece of gear from a tier 90 vault up is going to be 925, the highest possible item power? And oh, there's another. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, why not getting 2 uniques? Oh, that's the new Mutilator Blade, and it's a 925 roll, and it's a max. Are you kidding me? And as I said, we can do it unlimited now. And there's even an additional bonus loot chest now. Let me demonstrate with a tier 100 Nightmare Vault. Step 1 is getting into the vault proper. What you need to understand is here that every single piece of gear, so every single yellow piece of gear, every single legendary piece of gear, everything, okay? Every single little piece of gear is 925. So whatever you boop boop here, 925, 925. So every piece of gear is finally worth being picked up, because before you were like, nah, like why would I even bother picking up stuff if it potentially turns out to be just like an 832 item? Yeah, whatever. No, it is always going to be 925. So if you pick up a weapon, it's maximum item power weapon, maximum damage weapon. You still need the right rolls, correct? Regardless of that, perfect item power. Now, the biggest thing that changed is 1 Pearl of Warding gives you 10 charges. So I'll take 2 Pearls of Warding for 20. Because at the end of the dungeon, how much do you need? Well, you need 4 for one chest, 10 for the other, and then on top of that, a tiny 1 to open the final chest. So we'll need 15 Pearls of Warding to actually get the maximum loot, which shouldn't be all too hard because they kind of nerfed how traps activated. They also nerfed how like the trap pity timer is, that you can't be hit multiple times by the same trap in case of the actual dart traps. So yeah, it's easier than ever to carry everything through. Oh yeah, they also reduced the hitting radius of these beam traps. So now I lost 1, correct? But I didn't lose 2. Why? Because the pity timer is higher. Yeah, my fat booty stood there. I couldn't get out. Unlucky. But the pity timer is higher. Else, I would have gotten twice hit by the same beam back to back. That, you know, that's way more forgiving now. That's probably good for your, you know, forgetty spaghetti people like me who just randomly stand in these things. But if you can teleport around, you might anyways not wonder about. I mean, I can just blunt miss through this kind of stuff, get hit 1 single time. That's completely fine. Again, pity timer. You know, I'm trying to get into the final room, and I want to at least carry 16 to 17 stacks with me. Why are we exactly only taking 2 Pearls of Warding, though? Because now you could say, hey, Pony, like, I could just go in with 30 stacks and then just run through everything. Sure, you could. But then we're kind of losing our infinite beautiful farm. Because the plan, obviously, is that we're going to beat this dungeon without dying a single time, right? But not only are we going to beat this dungeon without dying a single time, we're going to then, in the final room, and that's the whole trick to it, get 2 Pearls of Warding. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I know. It's unbelievable. Why should we be getting another 2 Pearls of Warding when we beat the dungeon? But that's exactly how it is. So if you manage to get it done with 2, you also do get exactly 2 back by the dungeon proper. We're winning 1, 2, 3. Open this up. Now we're heading for the final room. Not actually going to be using my Bone Storm here for these kind of shit mobs because I want to keep it for the final room. Activate Bone Storm. Now we're in here 18 stacks, right? We went in with 20. Could have technically gone in with 15, but then I'm going to be missing out on the 1 chest definitely, and I can only get hit by 1 single trap. And I'm clumsy, and I'm a necro. I mean, clumsy necros do not get to teleport around too much around things and whatsoever. I get hit by stuff. It's a bit unfortunate. Oh, suppressor, probably my greatest fear in any kind of nightmare dungeon. because I'm like trying to kill these dudes and trying to bone spear them from the distance, but they're like, nah, we can't have this. So they also changed another thing. When you're clearing this room now, there is, yep, another chest appearing in the middle. So not only are we getting, you know, all the loot that I talked about, right? We're also getting another chest in the middle. We didn't lose here a single stack of our shebang. Kill that. Let's nuke this thing as well. Good. So we get one chest, Greater Radiant chest. That one is going to have one tuning stone. And let's open this up again. 925, 925, 925. Now we're going to open the main chest. And the main chest contains 2 pearls of warding. So I'm essentially back. I get a unique item. These items here, they're not always 925. As you can see, this is a 666, which is robbery. Yep. But 925 helmet. And then we open the 4, 1, and 10er. And oh, there's another. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Why not getting 2 uniques? Oh, that's the new mutilator blade. And it's a 925 roll. And it's a max. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Like, perfect, right? And this is now repeatable infinitely because I started at 62 pearls of warding and I ended at 62 pearls of warding. Now, if you're looking for the next level loot for those unique stones that will upgrade everything, well, then we would have to go for the Vault of the Loom. Here we have a problem now, and it's quite a significant problem, to be honest, because they changed what kind of resource you need to summon Uber Malphas. And we can still spend pearls of warding here, and for 1 Malphas attempt, you need kind of like 30, I think, around 40, so 3 to 4 pearls. But you do need igneous cores now. I did try to farm them, and I summoned 8 Heralds of Malphas, and I got 2 igneous cores. That's pain. There's also in this seasonal area, the Son of Malphas, the one regional boss that's roaming around. That one always drops an igneous core. Might almost be better to just go for that. Also, I did have a feeling, even if your friends summon the Herald of Malphas, that only the one that summoned the Herald of Malphas can get the igneous core. I had someone summon 5 next to me, and I didn't get a single one. So that might, getting to Malphas, a bit complicated. General advice for the whole Malphas material topic. Do not spend your shattered stones on these caches right now, because you'll just simply need them to summon more heralds on the braziers. And if we're wasting them here right now to just get more caches, well, you're gonna be never getting those igneous cores to even remotely be able to maybe get a unique stone. And yes, it shouldn't be this complicated. But farming normal Nightmare Vaults for the bigger loot, I mean, I'm going to start doing that cool Bloodlands build as soon as I hit level 100. I can't wait to actually give this a good try. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? You're farming those Nightmare Vaults, and if you're looking for the Bone Spirit build to actually play, here it is. And if you need to level up a little bit faster, I get the method for you as well. Enjoy.